Hello and welcome everyone to this video. In the previous video, I have discussed about paragraphing. So we'll continue with paragraphing till paragraphing is done. So in paragraphing, on the context of paragraphing, like how we create scenes which are fast or we create scenes which are slow. That is done through basically effective paragraphing. Effective paragraphing in sense like if the scenes are fast enough, then you have to create short paragraphs, and if you have to make slow, then you have to move into narration. How will you blend? Basically, if you having a fast scene, generally in thrillers it happens, or suspense thriller it happens, and then there should be some narration so that to slow down because the reader doesn't want uh, the same pace to continue for long, right? So if you have a fast paced scene, then you have to continue with a narrative kind of a scene where you are feeding information to the the reader, or in this case in the form of films, it's the viewer, right? So fast slow, fast slow, fast slow, in this manner it happens. Okay, that's the basic. So I have created some notes and will write a scene live, like I have done in the previous video. uh, so we'll write a scene live where I'll show you how to kind of fast make the basically we'll discuss about a fight scene. Okay, but before that, in my book, this is my book, The Strategist, where I have kind of done the same thing, where I have created a fast scene and then followed with a slow scene. Slow scene is like it's not slow, but I'm giving a lot of narration. I'm doing. Okay, so therefore this is the book where it's a political thriller book, where the same technique I've used. This is called the Strategist. That is one thing, a political thriller. Since it's a thriller, it is a fast pace. This is currently Without Your Love. It's a romantic book, but still I've used it's a fast paced book, right? So I always prefer fast pacing because I value the time of the reader here. The scripts that I've written for movies and web series, that those are also in fast paced. Okay, so I kind of written a lot of thriller kind of dialogues. Okay, so now what we'll do is that let's move to this. So let's move to the scene. Okay, so the scene that I have decided to write today is the fight scene between Bhushan and Sachivji after gun firing from Panchayat. So from Panchayat, it's a most. So I always choose. Yesterday I gave you an example. We wrote a scene together on Lord of the Rings. I think part one, Fellowship of the Ring. So this is Panchayat. So I always prefer writing most popular series so that it is easier to explain. Okay. So how to create, okay, my light has gone. So how to create this, kind of through paragraphing, how to create right fast pace and then slow it down. Okay. So fight scene between Bhushan and Sachibji. So if you remember, I'll just give you a context that the minister, right? Vidhayak ji, he want to shoot everyone, but he couldn't shoot because his senior called him and said, you have to play this game like a chess, not like wrestlers in the wrestling arena. Okay, it's in Hindi in the series, but I'm telling you in English. So what he does is that he hires some shooters and they sort everyone. When Sativ ji had his kind of his exam was there, so he fled in the bus, but they sought Pradhanji, and he was hospitalized. So Sachivji comes after giving the exam, and then they were sitting and discussing what happens, and they come out. Then this particular scene happens, and there is a fight scene. Mostly fight scene will be fast, so I've chosen this particular scene. You can go and watch season one of Panchayat to what I'm trying to say. If you've not watched, you can watch it. Very good. It's I think last episode. Okay. Okay. So now I have to increase the pace, right? So I will start with Bhushan. Okay. Let me. So I'm writing in English. It's in Hindi in the series, but I'm writing in English. I turned into Hindi. So I'm using beats also, cleansing his jaws, and so that it will be relatable, so that the reader can immerse in it. Okay. So I'm using Final Draft, where I write both screenplay as well as novel. Someday I'll create. So when I'll create the videos on screenplay, there I'll write in the screenplay format. So which is very short and very fast. It's faster than the novel. Okay, since I'm primarily writing screenplay mostly, so I mean I'm habituated of writing fast. Okay. This assistant was Vidayak's right hand. I'm forgetting his name, so I just wrote assistant. So you can write with glaring eyes or with eyes glared. Okay, anything. I'm not going to finding into emotion, how to express emotion. That I'll take a session where I'll, create a particular emotion. How can you write that? I'll take a session. Then I'll say you how you express anger through your movements. Basically, those will be part of beats. Okay, when we'll go to the beats chapter, I can explain that here little. Maybe when we'll be taking a particular class on only on emotion, then I'll explain okay how to write emotions. Um, every emotion has thousands of ways in which you can express an emotion, right? get sympathy, get sympathy votes. Now I'm explaining it. Narration, I'm going through narration. So I've written the dialogue, this fast, snapped, small dialogues within one line, and then I'm moving to narrative styles to kind of explain the readers that okay, what is happening, the situation. Then I'll go back to the fight again. I'm not remembering the character's name, so I'm writing someone, but yeah, you can go and see the last episode of season three, I think. Season four, I think, not season four. I think season three. Season four is about to come. Panchayat. It's because. So this is the example like how we can, so I'm writing in Final Draft, so it is looking like this. If you write in Word, it will be little more beautiful. That is where I write my novels. Yeah, so Final Draft is also is a good, very good. Mostly for screenwriting, you see a lot of things are there for screenwriting, but you can write stories and everything is very good. And I mean, the novel also is very good to write. But I'm just writing, not editing it. So that's the reason it is, with a lot of red lines and everything. We can change it. So this is the way you see how I made it fast by writing scenes, writing, creating different. So this is paragraph one. This is paragraph two. This is paragraph three. This is paragraph four. This is paragraph five, then six, then seven, then eight. Then I move to narration a little bit. Then so here there is little narration, then dialogue, then narration, then there will be dialogue, then there will be narration. So you have to shuffle between dialogue, narration, dialogue, narration. Keep the paragraph smaller, and so that the reader will also have kind of it will be fast. I mean, he will be reading it fast. He or she will be reading it fast, right? But that is the way in which you can use paragraphing to transition between fast pace and slow pace. Okay, I'll be covering this. I'll be creating a course in Udemy, which you can buy it, of course, in maybe around 200, 300 rupees, where I'll be explaining everything in detail further into self editing for the fiction writers. That course I'll create, as well as I'll publish a book on that also, which I'm still writing. So that will be helpful for you. Okay, please like this video, share with your author friends, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. In the next video, we'll be, teaching. I'll be teaching more into paragraphing. So till paragraphing is over, we'll continue with paragraphing. Then we'll move to some other topic. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll now uh, stop the share and stop the video.